You watch your favourite YouTubers and sit there thinking, I can do that. Well, that was me 2 years ago. And in this vlog, I want to share with you the 5 things that I wish I'd known or would have done differently when I started my YouTube channel. I was very naive. I just plonked myself down anywhere in the house, didn't think about the lighting, didn't think about intros, didn't think about anything other than my passion for sewing. And my channel has grown steadily, but it didn't have that first initial burst that some other channels seem to get. So I've written down my 5 tips for you to hopefully kickstart your channel when you decide to brave the camera and share your passion. Number 1 is probably very obvious, but not one that I took much time over, and that is to do your research before you even start your channel. Watch other vloggers who are doing similar things to you. Now that might seem obvious, but I don't mean just watch them. Take notes. How they start their vlog off. Do you think it would work for you? Some do intros like me. Some have twinkly music. That seems to work for them. There's no right or wrong to it, but just find things that sit well with you and make you feel comfortable putting out on your channel. Look at what works for them. Everybody has wins and fails. So have a think about what your first vlog is going to be about. Now, mine was a sewing vlog, and I just did my intro of me. In hindsight, I think a good one to start a sewing vlog with would be something like going through your fabric haul, your recent experience of a fabric shop, things like that people really want to see. So think about what people want to watch, not what you want to tell them. The other thing that I would do is watch some vlogging mentors. There are quite a few of them out there who put short 10-minute vlogs up giving you ideas of how to manage your vlogs, how to set your channel up, and they have a lot of good hints and tips. One of my favourites is the amazing Virginia Kerr. She does 10-minute vlogs, and I still watch hers now because we're all still learning. YouTube is a big learning curve, and nobody can know everything. So soak up as much information and research as you can before you even sit in front of the camera. Number 2 is do some networking. Chat to vloggers who have similar channels to the one that you want to put out there. Start following them on Instagram, comment on their vlogs, and get some communication going with your favourite vloggers. Check out Facebook and see if there is a vlogger support group for the type of vlogs that you're going to be doing. Now, I fell foul to this one because there is a vlogger support group for sewing vloggers on Facebook, and I didn't even know about it. I didn't interact with other vloggers before I started my channel. I thought, why would they want to help me? Why would they want to even bother with little me? They're big and famous and I'm just starting out. Forget all that. We're all in this together and we all love to help each other. So join a group and reach out to other vloggers. They will help your channel get started I support small vloggers every Monday on my Monday Makes and Plans, and I've started shouting them out again. So indeed, if you're watching this and you're starting out with a new sewing vlogging channel, just let me know and I will add you to my list and help you get started. Then as you start on your journey, find some other new vloggers who are in the same area that you're doing your vlogs in and try and get yourself a sewing buddy. I'd been vlogging for about 6 months, I think, and then Sequin Girly Sam, who you all know and love, put a post up or on one of her videos about wanting to do a collab, and I commented on it. I put my big girl pants on. I did doubt myself and think, why would she want to do a collab with me? I'm not really gonna get her anywhere. I'm not a big channel, but I did it. And we did our first collab and it went from strength to strength. We both started our channel at a similar time and we've become very good friends indeed. So try and find yourself a vlogging buddy. They'll help you when you're doubting yourself. They'll give you honest advice about your vlogs that other people may not do. And it's nice to have a sounding board there when you need it and somebody to keep you going, because starting a channel can be a bit of a roller coaster. There's going to be good weeks and bad weeks, and it's great to have a buddy to clap and cheer you on when you're doing well and to tell you to put your big girl pants on and just keep going and believe in yourself when things aren't going so well. Point number 3 is an important one. It's one that I was doing, but you need to really think about what you're going to vlog about. You need to be, in my opinion, passionate about what your vlogs are about. I am obsessed in the extreme with sewing, so that was the perfect one for me to choose. If you're an avid walker, if you're a runner, whatever your hobby and passion is, that is what you should be vlogging about, not what you think people want to watch, because it will come across in your vlogs and they'll see the real you, which is what people want on YouTube. It's what I want anyway. Number 4 is so you've started your channel and you've put your first vlog up. My advice now is think about your thumbnails. They are the first thing that people will see, and you want them to look at your thumbnail and click through and watch your vlog. And there are lots of good advice out there. Again, Virginia Kerr has a very good vlog on this. I will put the link below. But the basics are, keep it simple. Have a picture or an image of you, just head and shoulders, so they can see your facial features, they can relate to you, and make sure the thumbnail relates to the vlog. So you just want some simple bright text, a picture of you, and something else on that thumbnail that relates to the vlog that you're talking about. So if you're doing a vlog, say for instance on your new sewing machine, mine's hiding behind me here, my vlog would be head and shoulders of me with my sewing machine and a 5-word title, meet my new sewing machine, or whatever title you want, but just keep it simple. Then the trick is with thumbnails and introductions and titles, I use vidIQ. Now I know a lot of people do, but I didn't know about this again when I started vlogging, and I wasn't doing it. I was just winging it. But you don't have to do that. Create your title for your vlog, create your thumbnail for your vlog, upload them onto YouTube, then go to vidIQ and it optimize, click on optimize, and it will score your title and it will score your thumbnail and give you hints and tips on how to improve them. So I would create about 3 thumbnails, and a good place to create these is in Canva. They have a free version of it. Again, I didn't know about Canva. I was so green, it was unbelievable. And I was just plopping images up from my YouTube video as my thumbnail, which is absolutely fine. Sometimes they work, sometimes they're an epic fail. So to try and improve your thumbnails, I would go to Canva, create 3 different options, same images, different coloured backgrounds, different coloured text, maybe a different image, just 3 that are similar but tweaked in different ways. Get them scored in vidIQ, take the advice that they give you and improve your thumbnails. It's a learning curve. I'm not an expert on it, and you just have to try your best, but use the scoring system in vidIQ to try and give you better thumbnails and better titles. And then last but not least, number 5, we're going to touch on equipment. Now, when you're starting a YouTube channel, we can't go and spend hundreds or thousands of pounds on fancy equipment. It's just not going to happen. So use your mobile phone or whatever device you want. Some people record on their iPads. I, until very recently, was doing all my recording directly onto my laptop because number 1, I was lazy and I didn't want to have to record and then download. And number 2, it was how I felt comfortable recording. I've now invested in a vlogging camera and I'm getting used to that. So yeah, the equipment side is a huge learning curve. So just use your phone, plop it on a windowsill, have the light shining on you so that it makes you look nice and bright, doesn't show up all your wrinkles. And maybe if your sound isn't great, just use a cheap mic that you can get from Amazon. I still don't use a mic. Maybe I should be doing, and maybe that's my next investment with my camera. But don't feel like you've got to invest in lots of equipment until you're happy that your channel is actually working. People will still watch your vlogs. So I hope I've given you a few hints and tips there. Some of them you may already know, but if you've picked one thing up from this vlog, it's been worth me sharing it with you. I certainly wish that I'd found a vlog like this when I was setting my channel up, and maybe it would have grown a little bit quicker than it did. I'm doing okay. I'm just getting near to the 4,000 subscriber mark, which, you know, it's not a huge channel, but the last thing that I'm going to say is don't beat yourself up about the numbers. Just try to enjoy what you're doing and it will come across in your vlogs. So, are you trying to set up a YouTube channel? Have you thought about it for a while and just think it's not really going to work? All those negative ideas in your head, I would say ignore them and just get out there and do it. If it doesn't work, you've tried, haven't you? But hopefully if you follow my little tips and use vidIQ, watch some sewing mentors, do some research on similar channels, try and find yourself a vlogging buddy, and don't beat yourself up about needing loads of expensive equipment. You don't. If you think about all those and you still want to do a vlogging channel, go for it. And if it's a sewing channel, put your channel link in the comments below and I will happily include you in my small channel shout out that I do every Monday. So take care. Hope you start your channel soon, and if you've already started it, that there is some little tip in there that helps it to grow. Happy vlogging, and I will see you all very soon.